Hello, hello, hello. I know. It's 9:30, but I put 9:45 just in case if I was late. That was it. I wasn't sure. We know me. I'm happy I didn't cancel. That's a good thing. Well, hello, hello, hello. All right. Here we got our Mr. Homegrown. How you doing? Wait. Talk to me again. You're having there's a little trouble. Oh, okay. That's better.
Okay, I'm here now. All right. Are we live?
Yeah, we're live. We are live. I went like a pussy hair of a second before you popped up. I went live. I knew you were coming. So we got Christine, we got Dale, we got Texas Granny. Nice to see you. We got Matt, and we got Sugar Plum and Carol H and Indiana. Let's see, Rainbow Melon. How are you doing? I said Carol H, right? I don't want to get Rainbow. I think Barbara was around someplace as well. I'm not sure. Dale C. Hey, Angel. Hey, beautiful. Oh, I got to pin the link. So if anybody wants to come out. Barbara Buffalo, William, yes. All right, look, is this not the beginning of the Belle V show, right? Belle is always doing something, posting something, fixing something, doing something. All right, wait, I have to put the posting something, fixing something, doing. Why does my phone never work? Anyway, let me invite. Okay. I'm pasting the link. Okay. Now let me pin it.
Hello, William.
And that is all Crazy Brat. She told me all that shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah. We're going to get Christine there, too, by the way. Speaking of the devil. Hey, Christine. How are you?
Okay. How are you guys? Hi, Homegrown.
Hi, Christine.
How are you?
Oh, very good. Very good.
We're hanging in there. You know, hey, Crazy Brat. How you doing? Johnny Yarbrough. Nice to see you. Oh, my goodness. We're just going to have such a fun night tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to call out Shelly, but we're gonna wait a little bit, you know. Yeah.
I got you. I woke up this morning. I turned over in my bed this morning.
Yeah.
Usually when I wake up, it's not daylight outside. If it's daylight outside, I'm late.
Right.
So
you're late.
I jumped my ass up out of bed because I saw daylight coming through the windows and through the door. As soon as I got my senses together, I said, "Oh, I forgot. I don't have to work today."
I've so done that. I just dislike that so much. And you're in a panic. I've even gotten dressed, grabbed my keys, and was like at the fucking car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gone to extremes, but yeah, I was close to that too before.
Yeah. Oh man, I feel you. I feel you. I feel bad for you. Hey Lynn, how you doing? Hey Queen, nice to see you. But yeah. Okay, Christine, how did your day go?
Okay. It was fine.
Yes, I know you had a show. I'm sorry I missed the show.
Oh, that's okay. It's fine. Oh, just so you know, Barbara Buffalo is going to email you.
Oh, okay. All right.
Who's that?
Barbara Buffalo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody has my email. Anybody needs to email. I want to thank, though, the two anonymous numbers. And I believe they're Google numbers. Of course, I'm not going to get them out just in case they use them on other people. But the other night when I was on, there were just one number was texting me about Shelly. And then I got another number like a day, I think it was a day or two later, just with all this information. And it's like, it's not shocking. Like, oh, this would be Shelly because we know what a piece of shit she is, what trash she is. So it wasn't shocking. It's just that this bitch is out here. Now, number one, I called Shelly out a long time ago, and Belle was mean, and Belle was a bitch, and Belle was bad, you know, because I called out Shelly. And but I understand it. It was a number, it was a face, it was a voice to hit against who you hate. I get it. And then it happens to you and you realize everything I was saying, this bitch is just out of her mind, right? She lies, she makes up bullshit, she starts trouble. And I remember when we were first talking and she was making her videos and stuff, and she's like, oh, it's just a roast. Like, I'm just roasting. There's no big deal. I'm just roasting. And, but if you roasted her back, she couldn't handle that. Now, this roasting turned into, which not turned into because it was still out of dislike and hate, you know. And to find out, thank you, Betty, that she was following Jim like 2 years ago on Facebook. And like she talks about, it's insanity to me. It really is.
Look who just popped up.
Yeah, I mean, she talks, you know, people are drug addicts, people are alcoholics. She spoke on me, she spoke on you, she spoke on Johnny, she speaks on gays, she speaks on all this kind of stuff, right? She'll, you know, her opinion's right, and she'll watch everybody's show, and she makes content from it, and she's always doing something negative. And when it comes back at her, she just sits there and acts like a fucking victim. And then I sit back and think, okay, you know, and I love all the time. She's like, oh, you got nothing on me. You ain't got nothing on me. Oh, you can look. Well, and don't dig up backyards. You dug up my backyard, bitch. And people are willing to help. So again, going back to the anonymous 2 phone numbers. Thank you very much. There's a 5 and one's a 3. Thank you. And it's like, and this is nothing against. Hey, Sailor. This is nothing against.
How's everybody?
Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're going into Shelly a little bit. You know, and this is nothing against. And she has 3 children. Okay. And it is with, now this was news to me, but I thought I heard something a while back ago. And, you know, we were talking. I thought it was bullshit. But I heard that Troy and Richard are cousins. So her new husband now and her ex-husband are brothers, but they're cousins. Okay? And oh my God, I can't. We're gonna have to hold off on this one. Look at this maniac.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Look at this maniac.
I hope all your panties are around the floor right now. I'm telling you. Yours, homegrown.
You crazy fucker. You're what is it called? You're going in and out.
Strobing.
You're strobing, Tricky. Well, not now. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm flying around the world doing my shit, you know.
Yeah, look at that smile. But you are strobing, honey. You are strobing.
What is strobing? What is strobing about?
You're talking like a machine.
You're cutting out.
Oh, man. Hang on.
Yeah.
Come back. 1 minute.
Yeah. That's fine.
For Billy Paul, hello.
So I guess we'll just hold off on Shelly right now because we got, Tornado Tricky in the house. I love my cheeky boy. He's such hey, Wino, how are you? Shelly is a joke, right? Crazy Brat? Why does it say like show? It's so weird. Should worry about it. Yeah, absolutely. Right. She worries about everybody else. And here she is with her own shit, as she says, digs up in the backyard. Dig up your own backyard, bitch. You got her brother arrested recently. And we're talking within the last year. You got her daughter, which has multiple. And somebody told me she tried to deny it was her daughter. Well, that's you on the wedding video buttoning her dress. And that's the only daughter. Oh, well, you have another daughter and a son. But we'll keep them out of it. Hey, okay, he's back.
I was strobing.
Okay, it's a little bit better.
I don't know why. Sorry.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. What are you doing tonight? Did you have a show?
I did a show, yeah. I did a boxing stream. There's some big boxing boxing fights in the UK tonight, so we had a big fight stream. I just got back. I've been to Lanzarote, which is near Africa. I've been to the south coast of Italy in Malta last week. Been traveling around the world, yeah.
Yes, I heard boxing. That's good. You had a boxing stream. You and 𝘾𝘼𝙉𝙊𝙁 was traveling. I seen you in Spain. It's beautiful. For some reason, you're going in and out again. You got to move someplace else.
Is that better?
Keep walking.
Is it better? Yeah.
You keep walking. It's getting a little bit. You're getting warmer. Keep going.
It can't get any better. I've walked outside now.
I wonder what's the matter. Yeah, the internet, sweetheart, isn't good. But you're looking good.
I'm so
Handsome as
sorry.
usual. Stay out of trouble.
I'm really not. Hey, blow me up 1 second. Maybe big. It's
Make you
bad.
big. Oh God, what are you gonna do? Show me what are you gonna do?
Oh, you're
Oh
too
my God.
crazy.
I made it. I made that myself.
Oh my God. I can't with you. Why don't you keep your teeth in your mouth? Stop it.
They're always falling out, but you know, I keep smiling and then ladies keep stealing them.
You
Don't chew any gum.
You gotta get an implant. Oh my God.
Anyway, I just wanted to touch base. I leave you to it. My internet's bad. I love you all. And,
Okay, love you too, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. Rest well. Don't choke on your tooth, please. Please,
I'll be
Peter
back.
Pan. Don't choke on your
next
tooth.
video you see me, I'm going to the moon with 𝘾𝘼𝙉𝙊𝙁.
Yes, we are. We're going to the moon with 𝘾𝘼𝙉𝙊𝙁. Me and you, baby.
You got to put that clitoris right in between there. No.
Okay, have a good night. Love you too, sweetheart.
Peace out.
All right. Rest well. Oh my God, right? Tornado Tricky. I can never. Yeah.
Now,
you know,
where's
I get
that guy
upset
from?
with him, but I could forgive him. You know what I'm saying?
Where-
Have you ever met Tricky Sailor?
No, where's he from? Is he a Brit or an Aussie?
Yeah, he's a. Oh shit. Oh wait. Oh shit. Hey, Crazy Brad, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
We're doing
Hey,
good
Crazy
here.
Brad.
Crazy
We
Brad.
got
Bob.
Crazy
Hey,
Brad.
Christine.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Okay, wait. We got Katie Coe. Oh, it's so nice to see you, Crazy Brad. Hey, Cluckers.
Hey, I had to pop up because I heard you talking about Shelly.
Oh.
Oh, guys, hi.
girl, hang around, okay? Because there's so much that, like, I mean, I don't think it'll blow your mind, but there's just so much that it's like insanity, right? She just makes videos, and Betty made a video. I had to like it. It was the funniest shit. I just sing songs and all this shit, and I don't know what but it was a funny fucking video. So hey, Eric Murphy, and yes, Crazy Brad's aware as well. From the beginning, it was nothing but these like hateful songs and posts, and some were funny. Don't get me wrong. Did she sing sometimes? Well, yeah, but they became very personal, and we'll go recent. She's been, like I said, at me. She's been at Homegrown. She's been at Crazy Brat. She has been at Lacey. She has been at, which, by the way, she's been so jealous of Lacey. It's like, leave Lacey alone already. She can't help how she was born, bitch. You know?
Oh, she's over there. She was live. I don't know if she's still live, but she's over there just going off on Cluckers and me and Lacey. And it's like, you know what, bitch? Why don't you worry about yourself and quit worrying about what other people do?
Well, then she would have no attention, nor would she have
An audience.
content. Her audience, exactly. Nor do you really think if she wasn't a mental case against Jim and me and whomever, that Fumble would really even give a shit about her? He wouldn't even be near her. Yeah,
Well,
but you know what I mean?
but you know what, Belle? I mean, she sits and talks about, oh, I've never supported Jim, but boy, she has sat up on your panel
Yep.
numerous of times with Jim, laughing and blah. Oh, okay, that's like calling the kettle black, right? The
Yep.
pot,
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
The
So,
pot.
so the
Yeah.
yeah, you
No,
know
go
what I'm
ahead.
saying.
Oh no, I
But
know what you're saying, and I didn't even know where she came from. All I know is, unfortunately, I platformed the bitch. That's where everybody really got to know her because she wasn't on panels. But clearly, 2 years ago, she was on Jim Terry Facebook and stuff. And you know what? That doesn't even matter. This is again. She points out now anybody who sees. Now, I did receive something. I'm not gonna put it on the community post as of yet, but I will at some point. But she wants to talk about how people live, how people are drug addicts, how people are alcoholics. All you have to do is watch her daughter and her daughter's husband of a year ago, the way they live, and there's drug issues. Now, this is nothing against her daughter. I understand that's a disease, it's a problem. I'm not trying to shame her daughter. What I'm
Soleil
trying
Queen.
tried to do is Shelly, was worried about a cockroach at Johnny's house and worried about Johnny being gay or homegrown slow or me drunk or crazy Brad a flip flopper or now I don't know if she said anything about Sailor, but you know what I mean. And flip flopper. She's with Eric, she's with Bumble. And then she starts fighting with Betty and Danny and everybody else and Watcher. She's been like this so long. Yeah.
Prima donna. She's a prima donna in a way. Tries to paint a picture of her being a
Hey,
prima.
Sicilian. Yeah, absolutely. And Dana, how are you? I don't want to
Yeah,
miss
but
anybody in here.
she justifies it. Oh, it was 2 years ago. Well, who gives a rat's ass?
But you know what? Then she says, "Why are we bringing up 2 years ago, bitch? You've been singing about 2 years ago, just 2 minutes
Exactly.
ago. Like, what are you talking about?
Exactly.
I can't tell you the last time I spoke to her. She's blocked. It's like, how long are we going on with this? So I got
Mhm.
some. Okay. So again, I heard that she's denying that this is her daughter. It is 100%. So there's Troy and Richard, they're brothers, right? And she married Troy first, and
Eric.
supposedly they're cousins. And can I verify that? No, but do I believe it? Yeah, I believe she married her cousin. Absolutely. I mean, it's Shelly Ray, in a shack, right? But she don't drink or do nothing. It's just like a splash of Coke with my vodka, please. So she had 3 children with Troy, 2 girls and a boy. 2 of them, the boy is very successful, very, very successful. And like I said, I'm not going to bring them into anything. And the other girl, she's married. She's the one with the 3 children, and one of the one that Shelly babysits for. Now, as far as I know, there's no drug issues. There's, the brother is the most successful. Then I believe it's the other sister, which I won't say the name. And then we have Haley, which I will say the name, Rogelli, whatever the fuck Shelly's last name is. And she's trying to say that she's not related. And again, there's wedding video. Shelly told me a year ago she wasn't invited to a wedding, but purchased a dress anyway. And she was going. And I might have that in text. Okay. Not that I'm going to throw out text, but I'm going to just double check. But she told me that. And then I see this video on her daughter's YouTube. Well, her daughter and her man, Luther, on their YouTube, where they are fucked up complete. I mean, I don't know what they're on, but it's not alcohol. It's not coke. We're talking, there may be things injected. Hey, easy. There may be, fentanyl. I don't know. I can't say, but you all could tell. There's one picture in the video. Her eyes are rolling in the back of her head. So, anyway, I forgot where I was going. Wait, crazy about where was I going with that?
You were talking about she bought a dress and she was going to go anyway.
Yes, and it was a black dress, and it seemed like that was the black theme or whatever. And Shelly's button up her dress, and Shelly, if people went to Facebook and looked, this is what was sent to me. I mean, her daughter's calling her mom. It does look at her like her in the eyeballs, and so you can't deny your daughter. I think that's a little bit disgusting that you would deny her no matter what. What I also think is disgusting is you point out everything else. So I'm going to say this, and I'm not putting anything up on here. Like I said, somebody sent me something, and I'm going to post it on my community when I'm ready. Hey, Sally. But her daughter, okay, as she's speaking on all of us, her daughter, and I'll just show very quickly here so people don't realize I'm not lying, okay? Her daughter, okay, mugshot, 7/6/17, 7/28/18, 8/17/18, 8/21/19, 8/12/21, April 19th, 22, April 20th, 22, January 8th, 23, September 7th, 23, October 23, and the newest one is March of this year, March 9th, 2025. Okay? Now, this is all her daughters, and they're all drug related. Her husband, Luther Hurst Higgs, he goes by, you can look him up. And that I have as well. He was not only drugs, and I think 2022, 23, or it might be 24, guys. I'm getting a little mixed up, but it was just in the last 2 years. I'll give it that with this one. And he has weapons charge. I mean, assault and battery, drugs. It's longer than his wife's. His mugshots, his record. It's insane. The last one was for the weapons. And I want to read what it says. Hold on a second. And everybody could look this up. And then it gets even better, which makes me laugh even more. And she looked so pretty looking at her daughter as she was buttoning up her wedding dress. Okay, so Luther, her son-in-law, married to Haley, October 2023, of Coca, I guess, Beach. I'm not sure, but it was a home invasion with robbery with firearm or deadly weapon on 3 counts. That's her
Don't
son-in-law.
say it's true.
That's married. Oh, well,
felony.
and this is right on the internet. So I'm not making it up. So your daughters and son-in-law are drug addicts, junkies, as you like to say too, and drug addicts. Your daughter has what? Did I read 12 mugshots? Your son-in-law, which I didn't get everything yet, but they sent me a lot. Drugs, battery, domestic violence, which I'm just going to assume who it was against. And the one with the deadly weapon. And I was like, well, I mean, there's more, guys. I got a whole list that was read to me, and I couldn't even believe what I was hearing. And the least recent was like 2017. So here you got this person sitting here just judging the rest of us. Why? What? That's what I'm trying to understand. Everybody else is, like I said, and we know she drinks, and I'm not going to shame her for that neither, right? But why are you picking on everybody when you have this history right here? And then her brother was just recently arrested, and Troy, the first husband, was recently arrested, and it was drugs as well, all within the year. So she has so many family members we're talking about. Think about this. Ex-husband, brother who goes by the name MAAGE. Thank you for the anonymous informant for that. A brother. the man, so her ex-husband, her brother, her daughter, her son-in-law have all been arrested in the last year or two. And 3 of them was in the last year for drugs and battery and whatever, weapons.
Yeah, she lives in a glass house. She shouldn't be throwing stones at anybody. I got it. Yeah.
Hey, Big Gus. So Crazy Brat.
There you go, Dale.
And your big black clock. So Crazy
Just for
Brat.
you. Yes.
What? Hey, Huffer Billy. I'm sorry. I've seen you before. Debbie Holiday, Marzi Girl. So, hey, Ashley,
So-
how the fuck are you? Yeah, go ahead, Crazy Brat.
So all I want to say, Shelly, worry about yourself. Quit worrying about what I do. I haven't changed. I'm still the same crazy brat that I've always been. I go where I want to. Just because you don't like somebody, shut your mouth and worry about yourself.
That's right.
I don't-
And then,
I
and
don't-
Then it's, sorry. Mm.
No,
So-
I mean, I
And
don't
then
know
you want
who
to
you.
talk about flip flopper. I think because she was agreeing with Stoney, you're a flip flopper. Well, what I think a flip flopper is that you should be standing by Betty. Now, look, we know there's no love lost. I really don't hate Betty. You know what I mean? I don't hate Danny. I don't hate Betty. I really don't hate any of them. But
I love
is-
you, Tricky.
There is, I know, Tricky is crazy. I love my cheeky
Well,
butt.
see, Belle, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm not a flip flopper. I go where I've gone where I've gone
Hey,
in the
hey.
last 2 years.
No, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You're not a flip flopper. To me, a flip flopper is when the minute she had a problem with me, she went with the haters. The minute there was a problem with Betty or whatever, she created, not the Betty. And Betty didn't create this problem. Shelley created it all
Hey,
in her
Freya.
fucking sick brain. That's why I said meltdowns were coming. Plus,
Well, just-
Bumble's meltdown was funny too.
Well, just like she said, oh, well, now you've had it out with Jim and Belle. Well, Belle and I never had anything out. We didn't have an issue.
exactly.
So,
Exactly.
So since you had it out with Jim, don't expect to come over here. Well, bitch, did I ask you to come over there? Sorry, but not sorry.
Bitch, like everybody's running to Shelley. She's a liar. Her brother, her ex-husband, her daughter, her son-in-law, all arrested for drugs. The 3 of them in the last year, and with weapons and armed robbery and all this shit. And she's talking about Jim. She's talking about me. She's talking about you. And then she's going to Betty and all them and all this, and she's sucking Fumble's dick and Eric's dick. And Eric, if you think calling me an Amazon hurts me, you're really high on some shit that's beyond. I mean, you are, hey, Grandmaster, whoever, you're out of your fucking mind. Because they're, Eric Foss is after me, whatever. Yeah, and Fumble, whatever. Did everybody see Fumble's meltdown in that video? I thought it was great, though. And vaginas. There's vaginas all around them. Well, I mean, that's YouTube, right? There's more vaginas. I don't know what to say. So, Jim Terry, what's going? Hey, Ian, this Shelly Ray bullshit.
Bill, I stayed away for, and I don't want to bring down this show. First of all, well, no, hold on. Because I can handle this one of 2 ways. I'm trying to grow a little bit here. First of all, do you have mods or no?
Wait, you went out what?
Do you have mods?
Of course I have mods.
Well, okay, because I'm trying to be a little bit more grown up about it, other than to come up here and just start tearing into somebody in the chat.
Okay, what happened? What happened?
No,
we
no,
got Texas Granny, we got Barbara.
Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Let me first of all, so I ran a background on Shelly Ray's daughter and her son-in-law. Let me be very clear. That is not her son-in-law. They are not legally married. And let me explain something to people, unless they can provide a marriage certificate. I have a buddy that played in the NBA. He got some fucking whore knocked up, some Puerto Rican girl or something. So in order to keep her from going after him for massive child support and all kinds of other stuff, he married her. They married on a cruise ship in the Bahamas, the whole 9 yards. About 10 years later, when the kid was 11 or 12 or whatever the fuck, she wanted to file for divorce. She says, I'm going to file for divorce and I'm going to get half of everything or more plus child support. He goes, no, you're not. She goes, we're married. The state of Florida says this, this, and this. He says, we're not married. She goes, what do you mean? I have the tape. We were married. We have a marriage certificate. He goes, no, we don't. We have a wedding certificate. If you get married on a cruise ship in the Bahamas, if you get married on a cruise ship on your way to Hawaii, if you're in international waters, it does not count. You can have a wedding and not have a marriage certificate. I know people that were married, couldn't afford to get divorced. They had a wedding ceremony, even had a reception, but they never went down to the courthouse to get the marriage certificate.
All right, so they had a commitment ceremony. There's a
you have
wedding
to register.
Up the wedding
Yeah, you have to
dress.
register it.
Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Let me explain to you the semantics of haters. So she'll say, that's not my son-in-law. Well, okay, legally it's not your son-in-law.
Okay.
But so you got to understand what they say to get out of however they look. Now, the reason that it doesn't look like it's even related to her is he does not use his legal last name. His last name is not the name on the Facebook page. That's his middle name. His legal last name is Heggs. H-E-G.
But I think she's saying that's not even her daughter, Jim.
Right. Well, it's a fucking daughter. So
Yes.
I want to start with him. His background includes cocaine dealing, marijuana possession, marijuana dealing, grand theft, eluding the police officers, hit and run, DWI, domestic battery on a woman, domestic battery. Now, some of this was probably not on her daughter. It was way before them. This guy has 38 arrests, and it's pronounced Cocoa Beach, Florida, not Coca.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
Cocoa
shut
Beach,
up.
Florida. It's
So,
over near Daytona.
And the daughter got like 15 arrests.
Right, and
Wait,
the
why are
daughter's-
you so
and I-
hostile tonight? What's the
Right.
matter?
Not only that, but I know that it's Shelly's either niece or daughter. And I'm
It's
gonna say
Sofa. No,
90
it's daughter, Jim.
90.
I know 100. It's daughter.
All right, well,
She told me her
guys,
daughter's name is
finish the
Haley.
freaking sentence here. So it's
Yeah, no, she told
98%.
Yeah, she told me her daughter's name is Haley. I mean, I know that.
So by some off chance, it's an adopted child, or it
No.
was somebody that they brought into the home. You got to leave about 2% open, but I would say it's probably 98%, 9% her
Yeah.
biological fucking kid.
She got Shelly's eyes. It
She's
looks just
been-
like Shelly.
She's been married to 2 brothers. And the reason I know all this is I looked at where they lived. Shelly shared a physical address with not only her current husband, but her current husband's brother, who happened to share a same address with that woman that she says is not her daughter. So even if it's not her daughter and not her husband, they all fucking lived in some. Shelly has lived
Well,
with.
they said the 2 guys are cousins, Jim. That the brothers are actually Shelly's cousin.
Shelly has lived in an address with all 5 people and shared an address with them over the last 30 years. So even at bare minimum. So these are nasty, nasty fucking people. And let me state this too, that these women, these haters on these channels, in my view, all have the 3 Ds. They all have 3 common issues. Number 1, drugs. Whether it's Candace Howard's son, whether it is Shelly Ray's daughter, whether it is Watcher of Crazy's son, whether it is Candace Howard's son. We can go on and on and on and on. They all got fucking massive drug issues. Number 2, daddy issues. If my mom divorced my dad and married his fucking brother, I would be pretty fucking weirded out by that, okay? They all have daddy issues, whether it's Candace. Listen, Candace Howard's son killed her husband, her stepdad, her kids. I mean, it's all shit. Look at Watcher of Crazy. Look at her, the father of her kid, and then she leaves him and comes back. It's all daddy issues. And number 3, dick. Black dick. Every single one of these people.
It is true. It is.
Every
always
single
black
one of
dick,
these
right?
people have black dick issues. Watcher of Crazy, whether
Hey,
it's
Sally.
Candace Howard, whether they all are cutting rap albums. They all think
Well,
they're
this I have to say though, Shelly talking about Watcher's child When Shelly has this, it just blows my mind. I'm sorry, Jim. I know what you're saying, but you're kind of hostile tonight.
Let me state this. And I've been long-winded here, but let me do this. So the reason I'm bringing all this up, Belle, is because I've looked into this for you and other people. Yep. 78% of my OTT streaming platform and of YouTube are women viewers and women on panel. This is one of the very few shows where you have just as many men. But I didn't come up on this show when you first started, Belle, because I watched somebody in the chat named Tricky Bricky or Bricky Suck a Dicky.
Oh, you know Tricky. Yeah,
I don't know him. Yes. Homegrown, is this the guy that was on your channel that's a Detroit Lions fan, or is that a different guy?
No, it's a different guy. Jim, you fought with him on my panel a few times. He's my friend. You're my friend. You both have fought. Well, listen,
for the last 45 minutes, he has been pissing all over me in the chat. I don't even remember this guy. I thought he was the Lions fan. Is he the douchebag that just came on? He's from England and pulled his tooth out?
He's from England. Yes, you know where he's from. You too.
Well, now I do because I watched the first half hour of this. Belle, I have not said anything negative about the guy. And for the last, if he wants me to fight with a man, tell that pussy who's missing teeth, living in a third world country, to come up on panel, and I'll teach that limey motherfucker a lesson. Fuck him and fuck his mother.
Now I understand why. Okay, Tricky, please stop. Right. Tricky, please stop. There's no reason. He's not even addressing you. Jim's not talking.
I didn't even know who the fuck he was. I know he's got an issue with me because he's about 5'7", and I know guys like that got an issue with real men, but he's a pussy. He's a, what is he, 55-year-old boxer who dresses like a skateboarder? Fuck you.
You're able to tell him. Hey, Bobby, you were able to tell him, which is a good thing. No, I didn't see it, but yeah. Hey,
ask anybody in your chat. He's still doing it, saying I attacked.
All right, wait, he wants to come up. Do you want to talk to him? Jim,
I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't even know who the fuck he is. Does he want to talk to me?
Yeah, he's here.
Fuck him. Look at this. This is a limey cocksucker. Hey, does your boyfriend like that mustache cocksucker? This is why we defeated England. Look at this motherfucker's teeth. Take your fucking tooth out when you talk to me. You fucking 5'6" pussy. You wouldn't make it 30 seconds in my neighborhood. You fucking Bombay.
You're going in now.
Wannabe pussy ass motherfucker. Let's see that apartment you live in, cocksucker. You want me to attack a man? So you got a 35-inch TV. I got one of those in my fucking car. Why don't you take a tape measure, put it against the wall, and stand by it so that we can see that Belle V is 9 inches taller than you? Take your fucking tooth out. Let your boyfriend suck as you put his cock back in your mouth. That's basic. What do you think? You got a body? You got arms that should be on a rocking chair, you pussy. Look at that. Look at that. That cock belongs in your dad's ass where it started. You got a beer belly, motherfucker. You don't even have abs. You don't even have fucking abs. You got tattoos that look like they were done by a 12-year-old. No, you're talking shit to chat. Take your head off, bitch. Because if you ever came to the States, I'd cut your fucking head off. You piece of shit. Come to the United States, see what happens to you. I'll throw you over the fucking wall, pussy. I'll throw you over the fucking wall. I own cocksuckers like you, Bricky. You're jealous of American men. You don't like American men because you're a bitch. Look at you.
Why don't you like each other? Why don't you like each other?
Now talk your shit. Talk, your television's out of service. You didn't pay your cable bill, cocksucker? I own you. You live in England. If you're going to get a fake tooth, why don't you get a tooth that matches? You got one giant tooth and a bunch of corn in your mouth.
All right, Jim.
Look at you, bitch. Look at you, you fucking bitch. I own you, you cocksucker. I'd cut your fucking head off and stick down your throat. You came to the States. You stay over there where it's fucking safe, you fucking bitch. Stay over there where it's safe and you don't have internet access.
Jim, we can't even hear him.
I don't give a fuck. I've been listening to him in your chat with his nasty teeth for the last fucking 45 minutes. Tricky Bricky. This is what happens when you're a pussy in England. This is why the United States broke away from your bitch ass. You
Why
were
do you
don't
guys
even have a
don't like
muscle.
each other?
Looks like a racquetball. You ain't got shit. Now I'll let you talk, bitch. Now, no, fuck that. I'm not going to. I own you. I own you, Tricky Bricky. You got that fucking porn mustache for men's asses. I do this for a living. Why don't you get a fake tooth that actually matches? What's
I really
wrong with
want to
people
know
in your
why you don't
country
like
and
each
dentists?
other. What's the problem?
He's a jealous,
Stop it.
whiny cocksucker. Google whiny cocksucker and you'll see this guy.
Tricky, you're going in and out, Tricky. I can't hear you.
Tricky, you're going in and out like you're used to on guys' assholes, you pussy fuck. Come to the States and look up your boy. This ain't fucking Vietnam, asshole. Look at you. Nice tattoos on your knuckles.
All right.
Look at
Stop
these
yelling.
fucking tattoos.
Yelling.
Ladies and
Talk about
gentlemen,
Shelly.
this is what happens when you get tattoos in your garage. Look at this
All
guy.
right. Look, do you feel
Fucking
better?
pussy.
Testosterone.
Look at that.
It's all out.
Nice
You feel better?
tattoos, big bag.
You're all surrounded by vaginas, remember? This is good.
Look at this fucking guy. Yeah. Just
Oh,
remember, you're in the
not
United
bad.
States over here, asshole. You're in the United States.
You never liked each other. I don't
even know who this guy is. Belle has bigger muscles than you. Belle, show everybody your
fought
muscles.
with him before, Jim, multiple times. You
Belle
were
has
him.
better arms than you, and that's saying a lot. That's saying a lot. Hey, I'll tell you what. Why don't you pull your dick out on the show? Prove us wrong. Come on, Tricky. What, are you scared? I guarantee you that tooth is bigger than your dick. I own you, you limey cockfucker. Look at your fucking tooth.
Going in and
Right
out.
there.
You're going in and out. All right.
Look at his tooth. Look at your tooth. Why are people in England, Belle, scared of the dentist? Look at this. Look at that.
Jim,
Look
he's
at
really
that.
not a... I don't understand why you have an
Anybody that
issue.
lets this guy's tongue touch them instantly gets chlamydia. That is a mouthful of chlamydia. Look at this guy's body. In England, that's a good body. Over here, there's 13-year-olds that can bench press more than
You
this guy.
gotta tell me he's cute. I'm sorry. That's my trick. I wish you guys would get along. I don't know.
I do
What's
too.
the problem?
I don't even know who he is. This is what it would look like if Homegrown Cowboy had a son with Down syndrome.
You fought with him. The first time he came on my panel, he didn't know your aggressiveness.
Hey, Belle, anyways, let's get back to...
Bumbo, right. Tricky, you're going in and out. Hey, Pinko.
You ain't gonna do shit. I'll call Trump and have you deported to fucking Cuba.
Tricky, you're going in and out. You're going in and out. I can't even hear you.
Hey, Tricky, do me and Belle a favor. Go to the apartment next door and then the next apartment and tell them to get off their Wi-Fi so you have service, douchebag. Yeah, this is about... Yeah!
Stop. Because your big fucking mouth, the man can't even get a word into it edgewise.
Fuck him. Fuck him and his cocksucker.
Why? Okay, listen. There's been worse things said about you. Why do you have such an issue with them?
Because I'm sitting here watching it, and these guys are all the same, especially these guys from overseas. They have an ocean between them. We're the United States of America, okay?
Okay, but I'm friendly with them. Why do you give a
Look
fuck?
at the men. Look at the men. Easy now, 90, scared of fucking
Why
Betty
do you
Hill.
give a
Easy
fuck,
now.
though? I'm serious, though. Hey, Jesse, I'm being
Easy
serious.
now. When are you going to release the emails? Tricky Bricky, keep typing it. His television set wasn't even working. Anyways,
Tricky,
Belle,
your
I'm sorry about
internet's
that.
not working, Tricky. Something's going on.
Yeah.
And I want to give a fair chance.
Yeah, no, there is no fair chance. The guy has one fake tooth and it doesn't match the rest. It would be like if you went and got a bunch of Christmas lights that were red and you put one fucking yellow light in the middle. It makes no fucking sense. It would be like if you got your roof re-shingled with gray shingles and somebody put a pink shingle up there. What the fuck is wrong with people overseas in the dentist? Especially when people like Sailor and I fought for this country. I'll drop a
Hey,
nuke
Tony.
on that motherfucker.
No, do it. Wait. Oh, okay. So, I mean, I really just want. Oh, I lost Crazy Brat. Come back up. He's gone. He's crazy. They're all crazy. He's gone. I was just here to talk about Shelly.
Yeah, I'm like you. I wish they two get along. I like them both.
Yeah, I remember the first time Tricky was on, Jim came on, and Tricky doesn't know Jim's aggressiveness.
Sense of humor.
Well, it wasn't even that, but like Jim asked questions, he's aggressive. And Tricky, though, is very like that manly man kind of, I can't explain it. Like, to a fault, like Jim is to a fault.
It's a different
Tricky's
culture
to
with
a
the
fault,
British.
right?
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
they just butted fucking heads, man. They just
It's been downhill ever since.
right. And I try to explain to each other. It's just Jim is Jim. He asks questions, and Tricky is Tricky, and he really is. He's like that. It's his way, no way. Very. I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to give.
Well, he was saying things in the chat, bad things against Jim. So
okay.
So Jim
in
responded.
In all fairness, right? When they see each other, they do. This doesn't hurt Jim's feelings. People are saying more shit out there. Tricky, he could put his opinion. Jim is on panel. Jim could tell him, look, you little pussy boy, fuck you, whatever. They have an opportunity. It's not like somebody's just in chat trashing Jim and Jim can't. And it's not saying, God forbid, the P or the R or that's something different. Then no matter how much I like Tricky, he's getting blocked. You're not going to say that about Jim and vice versa. If that
No, he wasn't. I don't think he said anything like that.
Right. So they butt heads. What am I supposed to do? Just block both of them? No, I'm not choosing. I'm not.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
No. They're two grown men. They can handle it. They can say whatever the fuck they want to each other. And doesn't mean that, bless you. But it's funny because, the channel person, right, always gets in trouble, which I always get in trouble. Listen, I just wanted to talk about Shelly. And Jim was doing great. I don't know what happened, but he did come up with, like I said, he was upset and angry. That's what I was asking him because I didn't realize. And I have multiple mods in chat. And unless it crosses a certain line, people could say what they want to say. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! Now we can get back to talking about Shelly. Hey, crazy Pat! You poor thing.
God. Woo.
Yeah.
Now, Crazy Brat,
Everybody open.
how long has this Tricky and Jim thing? And Jim, I believe Jim. He don't remember. Jim remembers nothing. I know that.
Oh, this has been going on for a year and a half.
Oh my God, yes. And like I said, I believe Jim don't remember, but so many times. And like I said, unfortunately, it's two men with egos and they clashed that first night. They didn't understand each other and that was it. So,
William.
back to Shelly. That's why I kept saying like Jim's coming up with this aggressiveness. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like worse things have been said. Take a deep breath. Again, so let's get back to it. So I just find it, she's after all of us. And now because I don't know the whole story, but what Watcher Crazy said something about, and this is what I tried to tell people and they wouldn't listen. She'll take this little thing and twist it in her fucking sick mind. It's like Watcher probably, and I didn't see it, that's what I'm saying, probably made an innocent comment, that my supporters, they pay $5.90, something like that. And not that for me, not that people who don't pay are not as special, because, some people can't afford it. Some people, whatever their reasons are. But I do understand the ones who pay, you got to give a little bit more love to. You're not trying to, but, it just, that's how it is. That's why they pay. They get extra love. They get extra whatever. She probably made an innocent statement, and Shelly just started going crazy. Like, I supported you, I this and that. No, it was hate support. You weren't with Watcher until Watcher, you thought, disliked everybody else, or Lacey or whomever. It's like, what the fuck? And then now going after, and like I said, no, it's not like we're great friends, me, Betty, Danny, whatever. But Shelly's doing the same thing to them. Exactly the same. And now she's like sucking Fumble's dick. She wants to be sitting on panel. She wants to be the new Betty. You know what I mean? But when you have things like this in your back, how do you sit here? And yes, I've said it. There's people in my family that have had issues, or they have issues. Well, who am I to fucking point out anybody else? And that's all Shelly has done since day one, since we met her. Point out everybody else. Why don't you talk about your daughter? Why don't you talk about your son-in-law? I don't know. Jim said they're not married. I've seen the wedding video. Might have been a commitment ceremony. I don't know.
So
Shelly
you're
was in a black
saying,
dress. She
Bill-
was buttoning the dress. They're calling her mom, so it's her daughter. Yes, homegrown, sorry.
So you're saying that the two brothers are actually her cousins?
Well, that's what I heard from two different separate numbers. I don't know if it's the same person, but I remember something when we were talking. Somebody mentioned something about cousins, and but I didn't think much of it, so I can't really speak on it because I really don't remember. But I believe it. And here she is talking about on my family making videos. And let me get this out there too. So Stony, this is the funniest fucking shit. For the last year and a half, she's been putting all my family names out. People have nothing to do with YouTube, whatever. I bring up her sister's names, and there she is crying like the narcissistic victim in Shelly's. Oh, she doxed my sisters. I didn't dox your mother. You doxed mine. I didn't dox your father. You doxed everybody in my family. Nor do I give a shit. You act like I denied.
But Bill, I'm gonna talk in my little baby voice.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. And her and Stony are best friends. Like, and here she is talking. Shelly's talking about my family. Look at your family, bitch. Look at your family.
I think my internet's going in and out.
Oh, I hear you though. Yeah, you're fine. I mean, you sound.
Did you hear me talk? Did you hear me talk like the little baby?
Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Oh, okay.
I think we were answering that.
That's the part that I cannot stand. It's either the baby talk or I have to sing what I'm going to say. Yeah. Oh, hello, homegrown. How are you tonight? Oh, you're looking mighty fine.
That's why when I make my posts, they're cryptic, just like Watcher said. Just say who the fuck you're talking about. And then she'll sit there. She made a post and she took it down. Something about that's why victims don't speak out. Oh my God, she's a victim now. Please, guys, like, tell me this is what? What? That's all I'm saying. Don't worry about Johnny's cockroach. Don't worry about Johnny being gay. Don't worry about me drinking and doing drugs. Don't worry about homegrown drinking. Don't worry about crazy breath flip-flopping.
Don't worry about me being slow.
Yeah. Don't worry about homegrown being slow.
Put me-
Don't worry about
me
Christine
back in that.
with Jim. Don't worry about
Belle?
Sailor with this. Don't worry about Jim doing what Jim does when you have a history like this and you're pointing out
Belle,
Jim's flaws. Yeah.
you need to throw me back in the water because I'm really flip flopping. By
Oh
God.
yeah, you're You flip flopped your way over here. We're gonna have
flip-flopped
20
over here. Yep. Homegrown went fishing. He pulled that fish out, and I flip flopped right over here.
How dare you even come back? How dare you?
So she didn't get the memo, crazy brat, that you've always been friends with these people, right?
Yeah.
You're not flip-flop,
Nothing's changed. I've been the same crazy brat from day one. I go where I want to go.
But crazy Brett, how would you just tell me, and I don't mean a long paragraph, just simply our friendship. Like they're gonna say it's flip-flopping. But
no.
What these people, well, what don't they know?
Let me tell you something. Belle and I have been friends, for 2.5 years now?
Yeah.
2.5.
So.
Yeah. We have little hiccups, but you know what? We still speak. We may not be on here, but we speak. I mean, I still come up here.
Right. That's
Right.
but they want to call it like you see, they get into fights and then they do that hate bonding. They don't understand a friendship where we could go through some bullshit and it's also outside of YouTube and we take care of it and we still stick together, but they want to put like you're a flip-flopper and Belle's a horrible person and how do you go back? You know nothing. And you're speaking on shit you know nothing about. Nobody's flip-flopping.
That's their opinion. That's their opinion. If they don't like you, that's on them. I mean, it sucks to be them. I mean, there's not a lot of people that I dislike. Right. But there are channels that I like. I'm going to throw this out here, like Twin Mama. I don't have nothing against Twin Mama. There are people in her chat that I won't go in there because they just are. They're lunatic. So you kind of stay away. But if the chat was okay, I would still go and watch. Twin Mama, watchers, whatever. But call me a flip-flopper all you want, but I've not changed. I mean, just like Shelly says, oh God, then you got crazy brat over there kissing Bob's ass. Well, nothing's changed. I've been in Bob's chat.
You've always supported Bob.
I've never changed. So she just needs to get over herself. She's not that in a bag of, she thinks she's that in a bag of chips and she's not.
And she thinks that because she thinks that way, and that's how she acts with that hate bonding and running to people and flip-flopping, that everybody else does that. And it's not true. And then you have Stoney there feeding her delusions as Shelly's feeding Stoney's delusions. It's just like you two really need to, it's so funny, as they're sitting up there doxing people on a live. I don't know. I just got to the point where I'm so tired of them.
Just wait until Shelly says the wrong thing to Stoney or Stoney says the wrong thing to Shelly. Then it's all going to be downhill. Or if her and Fumble have a little hiccup, then it's going to, it's going to happen. The writing's on the wall.
I don't want to bring you into this, but yeah, Fumble had like a breakdown video and then he's like, we're all fighting over singing and this, that. Again, it's all about, for him, the hate bonding and who they could go after. And no, it's not. She needs to stop acting like the fucking victim there when she has said some horrible things about all of us, like nasty things,
Yeah, and I don't go after people at all. Do you? But you know what, Shelly, it's getting old. enough is enough, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Do you pay my bills? Do you until you pay my bills and be or my mom or my dad, then shut the fuck up.
Mhm.
And especially, again, I'm sorry. I know I'm saying it. It's like how do you point fingers at other fucking people when it's right there? Your own home,
Yeah.
your own fucking family.
That's the part that I don't understand.
That's it.
Hey, PZ.
That's what bothers me. Right.
Hey, Belle. Next subject here. Why don't you meet Cluckers and I out in Vegas?
Oh my God, we'd have so much fun in Vegas.
Well, come on now.
When is it? Oh fuck. Hey, Freya.
May 13th.
Well, you were just in Vegas, weren't you?
No, last year.
God.
Last year.
You know what? That would be all around my shoulder surgery. I'll figure it out, and I have a graduation. But oh my God!
Well,
listen,
wait. You said your
if this
surgery's
don't
in
work
June.
out, we could do it. We could also do it another time. 100.
Didn't you say your surgery was in June?
Yeah, I want to push it to June, but I know I have a lot of testing and stuff, and I don't want to make commitments, but boy, do I want to do it. If we can't do it now, I'm doing it next time. I love Vegas. Me, you, and Cluckers. Do you know what fucking trouble we'd be into? And Cluckers would be kicking my ass. Let's be honest, everybody.
I want to go into this. I want to go into the sphere so bad.
Some shit and kicking my ass.
Homegrown. That spear. I can't say that word, but it is the bomb.
I want to go so bad. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is so awesome.
Hey,
yeah,
Barry
Homegrown,
Wilson.
you should meet us too. I told Bob to meet us.
Oh, but me and Homegrown are having an affair now. Remember when it was you and Homegrown? Now it's me and Homegrown.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
God damn it, Belle, you fucking hussy. You took my man.
I'm a hussy. I took your
Yeah, I'm all yours now.
Oh my God. Hey, Niels.
Hey.
Niels. Holy shit.
We're like going back time. Poor Sailor. What the fuck is happening? Sailor.
I'm watching.
Niels, this is Sailor. He was in the military.
Sailor, you want to meet us too? Let's all make it a party.
I love how Belle's like, oh my God, Niels is here. Crazy Brett's like, shit.
No, I'm like, hell yes. I haven't seen you for a long time.
She's like, shit, like, oh my God, like this is bringing us back, deja vu. Hey, Kat.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, me and Niels were over at Harley Dad's last night.
Yep. True. Homegrown speaks the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I was
faced.
I was
this
very,
is like the olden days.
I know. Oh my God. The moon bright or some shit?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's crazy tonight. I love it.
I was very busy the past year. You knew that.
Yes.
Jim and everybody knew that. So
hey,
now I'm just I quit the ER.
Really?
You did?
Yep. I told him I'm done.
Oh no.
Oh wow. Wow.
No, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So,
wait, is it your job or your voluntary or everything? Because you volunteer for a lot.
Every day that I was off from the ER, I was in Western North Carolina and East Tennessee since the beginning of the disaster.
Yeah.
So just the toxicity of the ER and my health was affected. Like it was getting bad. Doing both. And now mission complete in Western North Carolina. They're doing a lot better. And I just recognized that negativity in the ER and the system today, and I was like, I'm done. I'm getting to that age that I'm not 20 anymore, and I keep trying to be, and it's literally killing me, so I quit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So I pulled a huge chunk from my portfolio just to sit here for the next 3 to 6 months until I get bored and do absolutely fucking nothing and still pay the bills. And
Niels, I'm sorry, how old are you again?
I'll be 46 in August.
All right. When you and I know, I'm not at your level of medical knowledge, but we both know when you're in the medical field, and I'm 35 years, well, I stopped obviously at 33 years, but you as well, how many years that you're in it, it's like fucking double. People don't realize that it's not, they think police officers, how they feel. When you're in the medical field, and
Yeah, it's like
especially what
dog
Niels
years.
does.
You're on your feet the entire 12 hours.
Yep.
You might literally get a minute, like 90 seconds to sit.
And
But for
nobody
the most
believes
part,
me
you're
when
on
I
your
say
feet.
that.
Yeah. For
Yep.
12 hours straight. Like, fucking cocktail
That's
waitresses aren't on their feet that much.
Yep.
And this is all providers. This is techs. This is nurses. This is radiology. This is providers.
And Niels is a
Like,
nurse
it's just-
practitioner, and I'm not. And he's even saying he's on his feet all day. I mean, it is a busy, crazy job, and they don't appreciate you as much.
Hey,
and it's
Brian.
very taxing. It's very taxing.
8 to 12 miles in a 12-hour shift.
How
is-
many
yeah.
years for you? Like I said,
24.
it's
Off and on, 24.
33 for me. And it really, though I love it, you need that mental break. Do you think you would go back in a different capacity?
Nope. I'm done. I'm done
Okay.
with medicine. I am done with medicine. So
Okay.
now I'm sitting at the. I'm trying not to get you a. I don't think it will.
No, we're fine.
I'm trying not to show the TV so you don't get like a. Was it a strike or anything? But yeah.
That's,
So
that's
I'm
too far
sitting.
away.
I'm sitting at the tiki bar. I'm just chilling, just relaxing.
Oh,
I was listening to
nice.
music earlier, watching something on Wells. I think now Wells or Sharks. Just chilling out. Yeah, taking time for me.
I don't want to be, well, I'm going to be a little nosy, but you don't, like, how though, if you're not working, how financially are you going to be okay?
Invest. Make sure you
Okay.
have your retirement plan down. So, yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We're good.
God bless. Okay. I'm so happy to hear that.
Like Angie knew that I had my portfolio, but she didn't know how much was in it. So I said, I'm going to pull a small chunk out, like maybe 12, 20,000, something like that. Just enough time for me to be able to pay the bills and she doesn't freak out.
Right.
And
right.
I tried to
Are
retire
you going to do
before
a
it didn't
different
work out.
career maybe?
I thought about it.
Okay.
I'm exploring options right now, plus the for-profit, the non-profit we're running. So, and we're getting ready
And
to
I
open
think
up 2 more
somebody said
nonprofits.
you should write a book. Which, I mean, for your profit and non-profit.
2.
Two
I'm actually
people.
writing 2.
Oh,
2
you are
books.
writing 2. Okay.
One is from the response in Haiti, and the other one is from Helene.
Wow,
Hurricane.
man.
So yeah.
I think that's going to be amazing.
Let me
It's
know.
like a
'cause I will buy
transition.
one.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I
that
will
sounds
do.
incredible.
I will do. I
And at
absolutely
this
will do.
age, it is a transition. For me, it happened a little bit later. I broke down at 54. But not saying you broke down, but you come to certain conclusions.
You slow down.
Well, yeah, unfortunately.
And
That kind of makes me sad, though.
In our mind, we're 17, and our body reminds us that we are not.
Right.
And that's what I ignored, and it almost killed me.
Yes, you understand. But isn't that sad, though? Like, I mean, I know it's life, but
Yeah.
I wish our bodies still could be 17 and just doing what we love and not have
I
to.
got to take care of the dogs. I'm going to drop down for a minute.
All right, Sailor. Thank
All
you
right.
for being here. I'm sorry. Poor Sailor's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Have a
Sorry,
good night.
Sailor.
He's been through fights tonight already. But
Oh, man.
yeah, it's just kind of sad. It's like what we enjoyed and what we loved and what our life was. As you get older, you're just losing it,
Well, yeah, when that strength leaves you, and there's other things that will fade as well, and you can either embrace it and accept it. That doesn't mean you're weaker. You're more isolated in some ways.
Yes.
You don't go out as much as you used to. You're not as sociable as you were.
Uh-huh.
And of course, I fucking have everything here. Like the entire life that I wanted to build is here on our farm. I have a damn tiki bar sitting next to a pool. on a
Right.
fucking farm in the middle of nowhere in West Virginia. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. People want to come over, hey, that's fine. You know, stay a few hours, whatever, have some drinks, stay the night, leave the next morning.
Oh
Cats are
boy.
fighting again.
Oh,
Yeah, cats
Animals.
cat
fighting.
fight.
So
Pussy fights.
Let me let Ellie out.
Belle,
She's good.
Belle,
All right.
is that
Breaking this
Belle?
up.
Yes.
That's Belle and Crazy Brat. Sorry.
Yeah, right. Like, you should
I
be
got a
biting
German
each
Shepherd.
other's faces off.
Yeah,
How,
I have a
how
German.
scary. Yeah.
I have a German
Lick my
Shepherd.
wounds.
She's out now. She'll my German Shepherd will break up those fights. She'll break up the cat fights. So they're good.
I don't know. I'm kind of just so excited about your like. It's sad, yet it's wonderful. I'm excited for your life transition right now. Like something clicked in you, and there's just going to be this transition, and I can't wait to see what it grows into. You're a smart man.
The next steps are going to be great. The next steps are going to be great. I'm not in it for fame or fortune.
Right.
Not at
So
all.
you're going to go a different direction. You're going to stay in the medical field and get out of the ER, or
Yep. I'm done with medicine. After almost 3 decades, I am done with medicine.
Okay.
Understand.
There's a lot of different avenues we're doing right now. One we got started, we don't have it official on paper yet, which is a sea turtle rescue in the Caribbean. So we're going to get that up and off the ground fast. Through the state of Florida, actually, because the taxes are better than down in the islands. So yeah, there's just different things that we've done, and we're getting ready to do. Especially with the for-profit, we're establishing like 3 new nonprofits. So I'm going to be like kind of busy, but not busy at the same time. Because
be careful that nonprofit shit right now. There was a lady by the name of I'm sure you guys heard about this.
Oh, we're good.
There's a lady by the name of Janet Mello who worked for the Army, set up a non-government organization. She come to find out she stole $9 million. $109 million.
NGOs are a lot different than NPOs or even FPs, for-profits.
Yeah.
So our for-profit literally helps set up nonprofits, and we do all the grant work and research and stuff for them. And we also do educational scholarships for like high school students specifically. I won't share you the details of how we make the money off of that. It's legal. I'll tell you that it's legal. But this is very unique to our company, and no one else does this, especially for grant writers. So, but we help to set up nonprofits and stuff, you know, through their articles of incorporation, all the way to their EIN for their IRS filing. We help them with that 100%. So, and I've run 5 different nonprofits in my lifetime.
Wow.
That's why I think it's so interesting. And if and when you write a book, I think that would be amazing.
Yeah. It's just writing it. That's the hardest part. So much editing and things like that.
Well, I'm not a writer, but can't you just talk to somebody and they write it for you? Ghost writers. Is that what they're called? Did we lose them?
You went on me.
All right. I think we lost him. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I had to respond to a text. No,
no,
I couldn't do ghostwriting. I couldn't do it. There we go. Now I got my screen set.
Well, okay,
Yeah,
so if it's not ghostwriting, but there is somebody that if you're not a writer that you can tell them everything and they'll write it out for you. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, and there's other things and stuff to audio record things like that.
Oh, yeah,
not
that's
necessarily
true.
a voice of text. It's like have a friend sit in front of you and him ask you questions about not questions that you wanted, but just overall questions because
You know what, Niels?
It has to be autonomous.
Okay, but wait a minute. How about a podcast?
Yeah, could do that.
Oh, Niels, that would be brilliant. A podcast.
Podcast
all
on
your
YouTube.
experiences. Yes, on YouTube. And then you could expand it wherever, podcasts go. I don't know. But I think because the way you speak, you're very intelligent. medical field, what you've been through, and you could have guests. Wow, I think it's a brilliant idea for you. Yeah. See, I wish I had this because
We
I
did
would do it.
two podcasts in North Carolina and one newspaper article. While we were
Okay.
down there, our crew, not Niels, just our crew. So
Right. But imagine
this is-
Nils as a podcast, like fucking seriously. And then even, it doesn't always have to be stuff like this. It could be your personal life. I've always been fascinated by you and your home and how you live and digging ditches and you're in this gear and you believe in this. Like, I find it fascinating. I know I'm not the only human being on earth that finds this fascinating. So, you could even do other things. Wow. I wish I had this. Crazy Brad. A little jelly right now. I wish I had all this that Nils has so I could do a podcast.
No.
You can do it.
Crazy Brad and Belle on the couch. Wait.
Yeah,
couch
literally.
talk. Yeah,
You can do
couch
it.
talk with Crazy Brad and Belle.
Belle, yeah. You not
That's
just
a
that.
good-
It's like your experiences in nursing over the past 35 years, because you've seen a lot of different aspects. You could,
Yes.
same thing goes back to you. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of new nurses that need to hear some of the
Yup.
old school ways. They need
Yup.
to hear some of the old school ways.
Nils, these bitches, man, they don't give a fuck old school. They
I was
don't
trying to
care
be
what
nice.
we do. They don't give a fuck. And it bothers me. We were cranking beds. We didn't have press a button, bitch. Take care of
Man.
your patients.
I got pissed one night because I was working in the the fast track section. Oh, I was so fucking mad that night. One of the nurses, she was the new nurse, she called me over and she said, "Hey, we need you over here for a cardioversion." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me? I have 10 patients right now. There's no way I can do this." And she said, "Just come over here and you'll see." So I walked our acute treatment area, our fast track, we call it, or quick track, is on the other side of the ER. So it's on the other side of the waiting room. So I have to walk all the way over. It's maybe 50 yards. It's not the distance that matters, it's the situation. So I walked in there. I was so fucking pissed off. I was so mad. And I walked open the door, and the same nurse that called me over standing there, she has her hands up, she's smiling. She said, wait, you'll see. I looked on that one side of the ER, every single one of them, no shit, Belle, was a new grad.
I can't. I can't.
Yeah.
They're
No
there
shit.
for the money. That's it. And
Nine fucking rooms on that side, and they were all new grads. So I was like, all right, I'd feel like an asshole now. So I was like, where's Dr. I won't
You
say his
gotta
name,
go.
but where's the cardiologist? So we go over there, and I talked to him, and I was like, all right, we'll set up the room. So me and this other nurse that I had worked with for a few months, we set up the room and stuff for the cardioversionist. And I went back to, I want to say his name. He's a great cardiologist, but
Okay.
I went to him and I said, can you do like a quick 30-second rundown? Because we have a lot of new grads that have never done a cardioversion before, so this is like a big deal. And he said, yeah, no problem. He loves to teach. So he did it. And he made one of the new grads press the button on the monitor.
Wow.
The
Thank
life
God.
pack. Scared her to death.
No, I don't want new grads fucking doing cardio versions on me. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's like trying to have some kid that's just, he works in tires, try to fix your car.
Yes.
That's
Hello,
the best way
Jim
that I can
Terry.
I can try to explain to you guys. Do you
I
say Jim Terry?
understand.
I haven't talked to JT in forever.
Yeah, there he is above you.
JT is here he's already in panel?
Yeah.
Jim, how the fuck have you let me talk this long and not said a damn word?
I think he's away right now.
Oh, Jim.
He gets distracted very easily.
Jim, come to Belle's stream.
He's
I
so
miss
fucking
it.
funny. That's what he does. That's what he does.
I miss Jimmy X.
Yeah, I don't know where X is. I know he put a video out. He was out. Hey, Adele, how are you? The link is pinned, I believe. I did it. And as I
She said
said,
I
I
did
gotta
it.
give credit to Crazy Rat because I didn't know how to do subs and fucking pinning and all this shit.
There he is. Well, nope. Now he's up here. Well, up there.
Well, this
up there.
StreamYard looks really weird.
Wait, why? What's happening right now?
No, they
Oh,
had
no.
they had 2 new updates in the past 6 months, so it's cool.
Yeah, I haven't been on StreamYard for so long, and I'm looking over here onto the left-hand side, and it says Demo Screen 1, Demo Screen 2.
Yeah, they
Hey,
added some
McLovin.
shit and moved some stuff around. It fucked me up after I got back home in March. The end of March, yeah.
Yeah, when I pulled this up on my iPad, Crazy Brad, like when we set up shows and shit, all
Yeah.
this new shit was popping out, and I'm like, no. I mean, I think it's for computers, but I got so like nervous. I was like, no, I didn't want to press anything, and then yeah, there's a lot of new shit.
Hey, Belle, I just wanted. This is the same guy that was helping all the people in North Carolina, right?
Yes,
Roger that.
Jim.
How the
Yes.
fuck did you forget Niels?
Well,
Jim?
because you're
Come on.
going by a different name. I didn't recognize the name at first.
All right, I'll change it.
Swedish chef. What was the name he used to go by? Niels Hunter or something, right?
Iron Wolf.
No,
That was
Iron Wolf.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody
Nils
knows.
Iron Wolf.
Gavin. I thought he looked familiar, but
Okay, that's my fault.
there you go. And let me tell everybody a quick fact about history because I'm fascinated by that stuff. In 927 AD, which means after the death of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ,
Jim Terry.
England became a country. In the same year, 927 AD, homosexuality began, and it started in England. Thank you.
Jim, why is that? Okay, listen, I gotta give it to people. They
I mean, it was all
question
over
you.
Europe, but yeah.
Why is homosexuality so important to you? We gotta
Well,
ask
it's
this
very
question.
simple because I can spot a guy like that who is sexually frustrated because he secretly wants men. And like, for example, for the last fucking 20 minutes, this guy's been fascinated by my height and weight. I'm not even the tallest.
I know, but all you
I'm not even the tallest person in my family. My sister's taller. Tricky, you can look at any publication I've been in. I was 6'2", 195 my sophomore year of college.
Look at his wide receiver picks. I mean, he's a short motherfucker.
Who's a short guy?
You.
I never played wide. Wait a minute. I never played.
fighting words.
No, I never played wide receiver.
And arena football, you never did a wide receiver position.
No, that's a different James Terry.
He
That
was
guy's
a kicker.
black.
Oh, God damn it.
You're thinking he looked up James Terry, who went to Kansas State, who's a black guy. No, I'm a white guy, and I went to Clark Atlanta University. Different guy.
No, this was a white guy. This was a white guy. He wasn't black.
No,
I only
I'm
know
six-
one. I only know one guy that went to Kansas State, and his name was Cliff Burton.
No, James Terry
He was
is
black.
a wide. James Terry's
Yes.
a wide receiver. Played most of his career for Sioux Falls Storm. There was 5 James Terrys that played arena football, which is why I went by Jim Terry. But no, I am 6'3", probably about 216 right now. And I don't know why I come off so small on camera. It's always been that way, you know what I mean? But listen, Tricky Bricky, please. And by the way, Belle, you know, it's creating a real issue with the mods that like me and the mods that don't, because
Okay.
he's threatening to kill people in the chat and coming after my family and my father and all that stuff.
Wait,
And
Jim, is he
What?
really saying that?
I mean, he's talking. I mean, Belle, you should watch your own show sometime. It's not half bad.
Jim, you can't do it without X. I can't do it without Crazy Brad. I can't
So-
handle
Yeah.
that and pound.
Belle. Yeah,
Go ahead.
Belle. It needs
Jim.
to stop.
Okay,
Jim.
Because
so
here's
I
what's
Tricky,
happening. My mods, the mods that like me, the Barbara.
okay, I
Bobble-
timed him out.
Well, here's the problem. The mods
Okay.
that like
Chat.
the mods that like me are going to block him. And then what's going to happen is the other limey cocksuckers in those third world countries like Easy Now 90 are going to unblock him, and then your mods are going to be at war.
No, he didn't do that. Listen,
Ah.
let me make this clear, Jim. And Easy and Dale already know how I feel about them. Crazy Brad, I think I modded you. I'm not sure. But Barbara and Texas Granny, listen, I don't. And we all know, I've always admitted it. Crazy Brat was the chat person. I just can't do both. If you
No, that's
feel that and please know if they're just like, oh, Jim Terry, you're an asshole, or Jim Terry, you can't play football.
Yeah, I
No.
could handle that.
Please, right. Please don't, that kind of stupid bullshit. Let Jim go back and forth. Let them say what they want to say. If they're getting into things that are deeper, then yes, please.
Well, I don't
Whether
even.
I like
I mean,
them
I
or
wouldn't even
don't
give a
like
fuck.
them, just time them out.
I wouldn't.
And
Well,
if-
here's the problem. I wouldn't even give a
Yeah.
fuck if he threatened to kill me because he's not. He's never going to come to the States. He can't even afford it.
Right.
The
Right.
problem is the mods in your chat are about 30 seconds away from infighting like a motherfucker because they were getting ready to block him, and then what was going to happen is other people were going to be like, well, no. Like already Easy Now 90 is defending Tricky Brick.
Okay, yeah, but listen. No, it didn't happen. I am saying if Texas Granny or Barbara, and those are the only two, right? And I trust them. We've spoken. If they feel, and please, my line is a little bit longer than everybody else's, just like Jim said, he can handle bullshit. But if you feel it crossed the line, time out. If you feel there needs to be a block, just like fucking put it in big letters in chat or something to me, or just block them, and I'll deal
Or
with
be
it
an adult
tomorrow.
and just get over it.
Right.
Well, and I can understand if I had an issue with him. When was the last time you heard anybody in my world mention
I know.
Dick Suck Tricky or whatever the fuck?
Well, he does
Never.
like Betty, and he's in with Fumbles, so I guess that's
Oh,
it.
he's in with Fumble Nuts and Betty.
Betty, yes, you are correct though. You have not said a word about.
No, I don't even know. Who
Right.
Homegrown? Who is the guy from Detroit? What's his name?
That's Motor City Maniac.
No,
Tricky Nicky.
What's the
difference?
Tricky
I'm
Nicky.
completely lost
He's
now.
not from Detroit. He's just a Detroit Lion fan. He's
Okay,
actually.
that's who I thought it was. But anyway, I'll let it go.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's fine. We'll take care of it.
Well, did you see the obituary on the black guy?
Oh my God, no! I think you're lying to me, Jim. Unless you show it to me. No, Jim, I don't believe you. How would you know? How would you
Jim,
know?
I do have good news for you, by the way.
Yes.
You
What
met
is
him
it?
on what?
So this is going to blow your mind. At the beginning of December, we lost a family of 4 to cold exposure in North Carolina, Western North Carolina. I think I might have mentioned that before. And to every volunteer in every camp down there, it was like a punch to the chest. It's like, we can't let this happen. So through all of the donation requests, the panels that we had been on, we have not lost one single person to cold exposure since that date.
Wow.
All the way to you won't hear that on the news.
No.
The media
What
will
about
declare it. You'll
what do you
never see it
do
in the
when the
history books.
bugs and the weather gets hot? It's easier to heat a cabin than to air condition it.
Yeah. I mean, there's still backup stuff that they have for the heat. But as far as for the cold, you're in the mountains, so the temperature is going to be drastically different than along the coast of the plains. So,
Niels, it should have never
climate
gotten
zones. Climate zones. That's all it is.
It should have never gotten to this point.
No.
We should have. There was funding that was supposed to go there, and it never did.
Nope.
And
it was 37,000 volunteers kept those 3 states going.
Are you going to bring that up in your book or what?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
And
I want the podcast.
And about Roy Cooper's deficient ass. I'll bring that up too.
Roy Cooper.
The governor of North Carolina at the time the disaster hit.
Oh, okay. Well,
Bill.
more deep states, more, buddy. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Wasn't that guy's name that Jim's talking about Thomas Veteran?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know him.
And I think Jim's been trying to fuck with me. He's like, oh, he passed, he this, he that.
Easy, I will defend. Because
that's right, Niels.
I will defend Easy because even on your worst nights, he never left.
Yep.
Crazy Brad can attest to that.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And that means a lot to me. And I've been through a lot of crazy fucking nights. And Nils, you've been here. And Easy was always here to protect me and help me. And I can't forget that. I just can't throw that up. No.
Yeah, I
can't
will
put it
defend
away.
Easy every day until my last breath because of that. Because there's many different things and people change, but loyalty is a lot. Loyalty is hard
Yes.
to find these days, and Easy has been loyal since the
And
beginning.
even if he was upset with me or whatever, he was here. I do though. I have to, address. I understand Jim's concerns, and we all know, guys. We all
That's
know.
why I like
That's why I
Jim
want
because you can
even
disagree and
minds.
still be friends. That's what I love about
Right.
Jim is you can disagree and still be friends.
I want some people that are very loyal to Jim as well.
And you know what
what
it
I
is?
mean?
So, I mean, I've never, I mean, maybe I've been on panel with this tricky guy a couple of times. Most of these men are the exact same thing. They are so fucking triggered by me. Or guys like me. And you know
Man.
what? I don't even know if it's that. I just think
Everybody's
what it is,
triggered by something today, though, Jim.
Jim, can I tell you, the minute the first show I had you back, 7-8 months ago, after how long? That's when the animosity started.
I think what it is these men all secretly want Belle V, and they know Belle would cut off. And they're so jealous that, I'm like, Belle, no, you got to clean your house first,
Right. I do think, I'm not saying him, but I do think there are men that are definitely jealous of you, and it cracks me the fuck up.
And Bobby Bullets, Eric Murphy is not Mr. X. Eric Murphy is one of the biggest financial supporters our channel has. If he was Mr. X, we'd be losing money. So, no, Bobby, nice try, but Eric Murphy is not Mr. X. Not even close.
No.
Eric
No.
Murphy's been on panel and called in before.
What crazy shit? That's crazy shit. Anyway, so we're back. Oh, wow.
The other thing too is I've
Wow,
never had an
that's-
issue.
Yeah, your brother's name is definitely not Eric Murphy.
Oh my God, you're such a man, James Michael.
No. I've never had an
fucking
issue with. I've never had an issue with Tricky Bricky or any of these. I can't remember the last time his name even came up. I thought he was from a Detroit Lions fan, and it's just it's a perpetual fear of the inevitable, which is these people are all zeros. They're zero.
Can you just accept the minute I had you back on my show, you had a problem? Can you?
Oh
just
yeah,
accept
and
that?
I think the other. I mean, listen, we're talking about a guy who has his front tooth missing, and he gets it as yellow as he can. Why? Is he waiting for the others to catch up?
I mean,
talk about foreshadowing. Imagine going into the dentist and saying, "Let's make it the same color as the rest of your teeth," and the guy goes, "No. Here's the thing. I
The
want
whites
it
of your eyes, maybe.
I want it super yellow like butter because I know the rest of my teeth are going to be that way in about 5 years. So it'll all catch up to it. You know what I mean? I mean, this guy smiles. It looks like fucking Indian corn in Halloween."
But you know what? It wasn't fair because he was jumping in and out, and your fucking mouth was going and going. Oh my God, I'm going to hell because I like you both, but I kind of like you more. I don't know. It's just so bad. I'm in a bad position because I support you both, but I support one more than the other, and I'm just fucked either way. But oh fuck me.
It's basically YouTube Live.
Jim's on the different end of the spectrum. That's all.
Yeah, he's way off the spectrum. We already know that. Oh my God, he dropped off. He got us scared. I love when Jim gets us scared or uncomfortable. He drops off.
He's not
Niels, I'm
uncomfortable.
so happy to see you. Oh no, he
I am
gets
too.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
Oh,
You don't think Jim Terry gets uncomfortable? Yeah, does.
Every time he walks into a DMV, I could see him getting uncomfortable.
He tried. Oh yeah, right.
On your stream, no. On your stream, never.
No, but I'm just saying I can see right through it. It's like in real life that when you say certain things, it gets very uncomfortable, and he doesn't want to show it, and he holds it well, poker face, but not through a New Yorker.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's all I'm saying. I can see right through it. Cheryl, Chilio. Yes, hello. Oh my God, thank you guys. I'm having a lot of fun tonight. I was like, oh, am I gonna have a show? Not have a show. We fought. People yelled. Men, testosterone, vaginas. I mean, Isn't it ironic that even Jim admits we're surrounded more by vaginas on YouTube, and then he has a fight with a man? It's like
Well,
that testosterone had to come out.
yeah, he kind of has a, I don't know, he has that way with women. Kind of attracts it.
What were you gonna say, Crazy Brett?
No, Easy had a question for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Where is it?
For
Hang
Belle?
on, I'll put it there. There it is. There you go.
Yeah, for Belle. Crazy Brett, can you ask Belle what she wants to do? Okay, about what? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Clarify.
I think he's referring to Tricky, maybe. I don't know.
Well, he said, what does she want to do? What does that mean? There's no she, there's two he's.
I've heard 3 names in the past 3 weeks.
All right. Well, thank you. Right now, I don't understand. I'm sorry.
There you
I hope
go.
you took care of it.
There you go.
The Tricky and Jim stuff. Yeah. Okay, it's over. It's over. I put in Tricky in timeout. You know.
No, he's back. He's back.
Oh, he's back. Oh my God. Tricky. Enough. Like, he's a bullhead. He's one of those bullheaded motherfucker. What are you
He's a man.
doing?
He's a man.
I know.
Leanne.
But
Hello,
some are
Leanne.
more
Norse
bullheaded
code.
than other fuckers.
I don't
Like
know
Niels
Tricky.
more level. Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know Tricky, but I've heard 2 other names over the past 3 weeks. It's been horrible, but I've not heard anything. I don't know Tricky, so I can't say anything against Tricky.
Yeah, I met
Tricky's
Tricky
just-
like 2
he's a
years
funny
ago.
guy.
Yeah,
Tricky's
Tricky's
just
a
a
funny
funny
guy.
guy.
He is. We met him. Well, yeah, I think,
And I'm
then
90% sure we have met on your stream
Yes.
here. But I just
you have
either
been
I don't-
on panel with Tricky. Yes, you have.
So I've either been just too busy or too tired to remember.
No,
offense,
it's okay.
Tricky. No offense, Tricky.
It was
But
a while back. It definitely was.
you can say anything you want to about someone else, and if I don't see it firsthand, I don't believe it.
Hey,
Jump
who's your
in,
daddy?
Christine. Jump in, Christine. Start talking. Just jump in.
I'm just listening to you guys.
I think I explained it. What? Thank you, Easy. What Belle wants to do? Yes, just there's certain lines. I think people know. I go a little bit cross lines, like Jim does. Right? He's not right in the middle. He goes 70-80%. I do the same thing.
Jim just speaks what he believes.
I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable. Just if you feel it's over the line with Jim, absolutely time out. If you feel there needs to be a block, then just let me know, though. So then I could, make my decision. Hey, Sofa. But I think everybody knows my lines. And Jim can handle a lot. He can handle a lot. It's like Tricky, and this chat is nothing to him. The vaginas are worse. 100% giving you grief. So I hope I made that clear. I don't want mods getting upset. You do what you think you need to do. And no other mod unblock or do whatever. Just let me handle it. Is that good, Crazy Brat? I mean,
Yeah. How about we let the person that's leading the fucking stream tonight deal with it?
Well, in all fairness, Nils, I am okay. So when Crazy Brat and I are together, she is on panels. She's present, but she's a chat person.
She's the sheriff.
I focus
just say it.
very much on the panel that I'm not focusing on chat. And I'm really not seeing chat. And that's not fair to them. I just can't do both.
I want to say, yes, I understand that. And 2, I'm very proud of you for not reading everything in chat over the past year and a half.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't
done
handle
great.
the chat and panel. I enjoy, not that I don't enjoy the chat, don't get me wrong. But obviously, I have a big mouth. I like attention. I'm on panel. I'm going to talk to the panelists,
Well, and Belle's made it very clear to the mods what she allows and what she doesn't allow, and so that's why they're kind of a little more lenient. If they get yeah.
Oh, you guys have to time me out
Hey,
at least
Happy.
once a month. At least once a month.
And I'm more lenient.
It took me
Yeah.
2 years on Bell Stream to get fucking timed out. You have to at least time me out once a month now.
Oh yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. I am more lenient, and it's not because I'm against anybody. It's not. Listen, everybody's allowed their opinion, negative or not, and when you have the person there to even defend themselves, that's okay. Let's say hypothetically Jim wasn't on panel, and
you
Tricky
were much.
just came in. Right. That's not acceptable. Jim was on panel. He could respond. I enjoy the show like that.
Well, you're more lenient than I am, because viewers on my stream, I'm like, if you don't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I'm fucking banning your ass.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But see, I'm also in the middle. I like both of them. Yes, Crazy Brad.
No, Belle will be the first to say, "Yo, fuck you. You're banned. You're out. You're done." Me. Or some of the mods will they'll just do a little 30-second or a 5-minute timeout. But Belle, she's like, nope, you're out.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I'm the blocker. So everybody knows. Don't get upset with the mods. I'm the blocker. Crazy Brad has always been, and even the mods, always been timeout. Crazy Brad especially, which is the funniest thing, because she's like, I'm timed out. I'm like, I just blocked that motherfucker. You know, like,
or that,
no,
yeah.
I'm not dealing with that.
That's a healthy boundary.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why do I need you here? I ain't timing you out because you're going to be a dick anyway. I don't have time for it.
I've been timed out once on Bell's stream and banned on LC stream once. So that's a pretty decent rap sheet right there. And
absolutely. But that's one thing. But my, as I want to say, goalpost is so over here compared to other people, and I think that I'm fair. I do. I think that I'm fair, and people could get upset with me.
You are.
And Fast Eddie don't even like me, and he's in here, and I'm fine with it. You know what I mean? I feel that I am fair, and but like I said, there are things that
you left my ass in here. You're definitely fair.
Niels, thank you, sweetheart. You or
Homegrown too.
Or Christine could find offensive that Belle doesn't find that offensive.
Right.
I mean, is that fair to say? We're just all human.
It
so
is.
I get attacked because I'm not tight and I'm not in the middle. I'm more over
You're
here.
not in the cool. You're not in the cool kids club. And
Right.
And they resent that because you're still successful. So you follow what you believe. Not
exactly.
Don't seek the validation from others.
No. Oh, fuck no. And no, that's what I believe. And, I've been there too. I want to be able to voice certain shit when I'm angry,
oh, yeah. I've seen it.
Yeah.
Crazy Brad's seen it. Homegrown seen it. Christine's seen it. Many have seen it. It's like, God damn, I was about to go fight a tree that last night. And got on a rant. I was like, I'll go fuck that sycamore up just because it's a sycamore. It needs to be a pine tree.
That's good. That's a good one.
I don't know what I'm mad about. The fucking Belle is pissed. Let's go fuck up some shit.
Well, you know what? She lets a lot ride on her shoulders, and then all of a sudden it's like, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Yep.
And unfortunately, it's always at the wrong time. It's like it'll happen 3 weeks prior, and I'm just like, yeah. And then a month later, I explode, and they're not even saying anything, and they're like, Belle's out of her fucking mind. It always well, not always.
And everybody tries to trigger her, but like, hey, Belle, what about this? We heard this about you, and this and this. And Belle's like, yeah, I give a fuck.
Right. And I do for so long, and then just sometimes you just get to the point where just something hits you in the moment. Hormones, who the fuck knows? But it hits you in the moment. And you're like, fuck this. Like, fuck you. And like I was
Yeah.
saying about Shelly, listen, Niels, no shame against her daughter, Haley. What I'm saying is, and her husband, who are drug addicted and have issues, I'm not against them. I'm against Shelly pointing out all of us on panel in chat, everywhere, pointing out all our flaws. We're alcoholics. We're drug addicts. We're liars. We're whatever. You know what I
I'm
mean?
successful.
We're that. And then here she is having a family where she's married to cousins. Okay, the first one, and then that cousin's been in jail for drugs and everything else multiple times. Her brother has been, her daughter and her daughter's son, and her son-in-law. How are you pointing fingers at everybody else? I mean, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, what is
Because
wrong with the world?
they don't look at themselves; they look at others. That's the problem.
What is wrong?
It's
Yeah, no, it's not the narcissism. It's not the egoism. What people don't understand is when do we turn to a point that we start attacking ourselves? When do we get to that point?
When you want attention, that's the answer to that one.
When as a society, one of the greatest countries in the world, as a society, when you are taught to attack yourself and each other,
Arizona Traveler happy.
That's the true issue. These are the same people that, even from Belle's generation and my generation, been at the same place and at the same time, didn't know each other. And then 30 years from now, here we are on a panel. You know that everybody was in the same state. They were happy. They could afford things. To the point to now, just because you like apples more than oranges, that you're demonized.
Right.
That needs to change. That needs to change, and it starts with one person, and then goes to a community. Remember who you are.
Yep. Exactly. Love yourself first. I love that.
I agree 100%. I mean, I couldn't put my right hand on a Bible and swear or whatever left that I would never be a cunt again. But you know what I'm saying. I agree with a lot of it, but I would be lying. I'd still be,
man.
You know.
You remember the 3 words that I asked here on panel a year ago? It fucked everybody up.
No.
I guarantee you it'll mind fuck every single person in chat right now.
Hey, I said happy. Okay, go
Easy
ahead.
now knows. Yeah.
Easy smart. Go ahead.
Who am I? Not what you do. Not who your parents were. Not your name that was given to you by your parents. Who are you on the most basic level? Do you know who you are?
Oh my God.
That's the 3 words, that one question that'll fuck everybody up is who am I? Because even at an older age, people are like, hell, I do not know who I am. And every day you should remind yourself and know who you are, what your purpose is.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I remember that, Niels. But the problem is you said we should remember, but when so much time has passed and you look back and you said it could have, should have, would have been. Now you're in panic. Now you're in depression. Now you're like
anxiety, depression, and stuff. That's not who you are. That's just
you're living on hope and dreams.
No. So everything that you experienced is not who you are. If you got slapped, you got slapped. You didn't say, shit, I got slapped 30 years ago. But people say, man, I've been drinking for the past 30 years. So you have to understand through PTSD, through drinking, depression, everything, don't rely on that as a crutch like this is who I am, because that's not who you are. That's just shit that happened to you. And that's where people make the mistake today. Is they lean on that for some type of comfort and emotional support. And no, you can't, because that's not who you truly are. And you remember who you were before all of those bad experiences occurred.
Oh my God, Crazy Breath, do you remember this? Oh, go ahead, Homegrown.
Vaguely, yeah.
The problem here on YouTube, though, is that people are trying to be somebody who they're not. So, there's only certain people you can ask that question. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can only
I've-
get so many brownie points.
They put
Sorry.
that mask
Man.
out there, and you don't know who the real person is. So
That's true.
That's
They
the
could
whole-
lie.
It's behind an avatar and a name,
Yeah. Still try to be cool.
Are you talking
Cool
to me
kid.
because I'm
Yeah.
on an avatar?
All of these different things.
We've seen you before, Crazy Brad.
You stalker. You're such a stalker. Oh my God, I can't. I think Leanne and Fast Eddie are having a love affair in chat. See, I am looking at chat a little bit now. I think Leanne and Tricky, my God, what are you on, boy? Go to
Tricky, hey. Tricky, man, I was the same way at first until I got to know Jim.
see, Tricky. Niels thought the same thing until he got to know Jim.
Yep.
But like I said, the day Jim
We
came
actually
on,
talked.
Tricky lost his mind. And then they both, it was from previous. Like I said, they don't know each other's alpha, whatever, male personalities. And
Hello, Erica.
Don't take everything on
You
you
get
too
along,
personally.
I
That's all I
don't
got to tell you.
I don't understand. Hey, Erica, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
I said, don't take everything that you see typed in or hear
Oh,
on YouTube
no,
personally.
I
You're
know.
still going to get up. You're still going to take a piss tomorrow morning. You're going to make coffee. Hopefully you drink coffee. And start your
But
routine.
Jim's sensitive. You never know when he's going to go off. Shit nothing bad's really.
That's what makes each and every person here, including you, Crazy Brat and others, unique.
All right. Let's say a prayer. Amen. I mean, I get it, but unfortunately, that's not
I love
how
Jim's
it is.
rants. Jim's rants are hilarious.
I know. And he
Well,
just
you know.
goes.
And he's
and
ragged on
goes.
all of us, He's always made cut downs and
Yep.
shit like that. You just go with it. I mean, I can tell now compared to a year ago when he's trying to be funny and when he's not.
Yes.
Yeah.
When he's serious.
Yeah. And you just have to know how he is. Like when he started in on Tricky, he was just trying to be funny, and Tricky was like,
Right.
I'm not having that. And that's where it all started.
Belle, the saying is
when you
kindness
first hear, sorry, go ahead.
unalives. I'm sorry, kindness unalives. The word. I'm not going to say the word, but kindness, goes a long ways.
Yeah.
Yes.
How come I keep hearing a damn cat?
Hold on, let me get her.
Oh no,
She-
you're fine.
I thought you
I
said
keep
a
hearing
dead
it.
cat.
Nils the Viking. Dead cat.
Well, I don't
Nils
think I
the
would be
Viking
hearing.
with the baby pussy. Oh,
This
is
I don't
cracking
think
me
I
up.
would be hearing a dead cat.
Yeah, this is one of the new kittens.
Oh,
She's
wait, let
sitting
me
here
see.
right. I have a board up here right at the edge of the barn, so she doesn't kind of wander off into the pool.
Oh.
So, but yeah, she's. So
How cute.
As black as Jim.
Oh, that was great.
Mhm.
Get that black ass off the panel.
Throw it back at him, I mean,
Oh, Jim, please jump back up, man. I know he's biting to say something. He just hasn't jumped up on panel yet.
yeah, he'll be up here in a
Oh,
second.
fucking shit.
He'll be like, listen, homegrown.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Everything hurts right now.
Everybody get your popcorn ready.
Oh.
Homegrown. He's
Everybody
he's
gets
going to be
fucked
up
on
here
this
in about
channel.
1 second.
Yep.
He's going to be
Oh.
up here and ripping
Oh
you
my
a new
God.
asshole.
Oh, shit.
I love when this shit goes down on my show. I appreciate all you guys, seriously, because this Bellevue wouldn't be Bellevue if I didn't have this fucking madness, and I love it. I love it. Everybody, I appreciate you all, even the assholes out there that add to it. But
And Tricky.
oh yeah, Tricky, Jim, of course. It's just like, just come on. I appreciate them all in their own ways. Grow up. Fight
Life's
it
too
out.
short to be pissed off all the time. If you want to be pissed off, write a
That's
10-page letter to Taco Bell corporate as to why they took away the double-decker taco. That pissed me off.
I don't know. I'm not a taco.
So jump on that bandwagon, or like year-round Christmas lights. Why is that a thing? That's what you should be pissed off about, other than paying
You
taxes.
don't like Taco Bell?
I love Taco Bell, but when they took the double-decker off the menu, like,
I had a
pissed.
meltdown.
Belle, you don't like Taco Bell?
I read a 5-page email to corporate.
He had a taco meltdown.
Yep, he had a taco
like-
meltdown, and then he left his medical field.
We have Taco Bell in Sweden, but it tastes better here. So yeah, and like right a few years after I moved here, they took it off the menu, and I was so fucking mad.
Mm-hmm.
And we only eat Taco Bell like maybe once a month. So
I'm sure you were the voice of the town. I mean, it could only be.
Like you
were there once
order
a month.
with their custom menu. You can order it now, but it's not the same, and it's more expensive. Assholes.
I love that though. I love the curve of the conversation. That was good.
That was way left field. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, Norse Code's in here. I think I've seen them earlier.
Norse Code, Dogama du Tangunen.
I don't think it's the same. No, it's not the same one, but yeah, it's somebody who just has a lot to say.
Cheesy gordita crunch.
Yes. Oh, the volcano nachos and tacos.
I know this
I
sounds.
don't eat Taco Bell really.
I'll say this on YouTube. If I ever find out the guy that's over the menu for Taco Bell, I'm going to beat his ass half to death.
They need to bring that shit back.
I think Belle just spit her drink.
So
I
hope that's not a flag on your. I hope that's not a flag on your stream. But yeah, I'll beat his ass half to death.
Need to.
I fucking can't.
The one thing I can enjoy in America, and they fuck it up.
Fuck, I can't.
Want my damn taco.
I love it, right? Only on Bellevue. Oh, we need to have these moments. We gotta do a competition or whatever the fuck it's called.
It seems like a lot of these fast food chains, you know, they're seasonal with a lot of shit, like McDonald's and McRib, you know. They only do that
like,
once a year. So.
Like the McRib and what is it, the spicy chicken from Wendy's and shit, all that stuff. But we could get home more than we eat out. So we eat out like maybe once a month.
Yeah.
But
and he's outraged. And it's only once a month. I'm ordering door delivery, DoorDash every other day.
When this shit came out from the like, hey, we brought back the dire wolf, you know, from that company in Dallas, Texas. And it's just spliced with dire wolf. It's not an actual dire wolf that they're resurrecting, I guess, from extinction. But I got pissed off. I was like, if we can bring back dire wolves, we can bring back Jimi Hendrix and dragons and the McRib.
Yeah.
McRib.
I've never had one of those.
Me neither.
If you can resurrect a centuries-old extinct wolf, we need Jimi Hendrix back. We need Stevie Vaughan back, you know.
I mean, how do you put Hendrix and a McRib in the same sentence? I'm just asking for friend.
It needs to be year-round, like a Wendy's Frosty. It just needs to be year-round.
Year-round, okay. Oh, my God. That was too funny. Ow.
Well, my mother, she gave me hell for listening to Kiss when I was younger. I mean, back in the 70s. And then when I became, you know, a teenager, I just, out of the blue, I just thought about it. You know, Mom, you gave me hell for listening to Kiss and shit. Now look what's out there. You know, you got Marilyn Manson and this, that, and the other. I said, who did you listen to when you was in high school? I mean, I just threw high school out there. She said, Jimi Hendrix. I was like, Mom, you know, what did you do back in the day? You know?
Right.
So, you know, it sounds like that she did worse shit than I did. You know,
when you find out your mom's had more acid than the first time you
I mean,
tried it.
Were you a hippie, Mom? You know.
But isn't it true? You know, the decades, you try to lessen it. You know, change.
I love Kiss.
Yeah,
Man,
I
I
mean,
went to one Kiss concert, one legit Kiss concert,
I don't think I
and
ever went
I
to
had a
one.
local friend here last year. I won't say his name or anything. Last year, he said, "Hey, my friend invited me to a Kiss concert. He got tickets." I was like, "Bro, you have to go. It's great."
yeah.
It was a cover band, and they were all midgets.
Oh, you saw them?
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
I didn't. I didn't. My friend did.
Oh, okay.
I
So
think
yeah,
I heard about this.
Yeah, they're pretty famous. Yeah, they're very good actually.
yeah.
Fucking guitar's
But
bigger than them. You know what I mean?
he has. I can't remember what the it's
Bell's
a
killing
condition.
me.
It's a condition that starts with an A, but he is definitely afraid of little people. Definitely afraid of little people. Like worse than John Stamos getting his leg humped
Oh
by
yeah.
Brad.
Midgets is
You know,
Kiss.
Brad Williams. So
Yeah.
yeah,
That tongue.
yeah, it's a
Put
thing.
your hand in my pocket and grab
So,
onto
yeah,
my rocket.
he has that same condition,
Love
and he's
him.
like scared of little people. So
Homegrown got PTSD. That we've got it. That's a diagnosis. That's what his
Yeah.
problem is. I don't know what mine is, but that's it. Oh, that's some funny shit over fucking Kiss.
yeah,
I hope you got therapy, Homegrown.
Oh yeah. I did see Kiss. Back in '83, they took their makeup off, and I was like, "Oh my God, here I am, legal age of going to a concert, without having to have my parents' permission and shit." Now I'm never going to see them play, with their makeup on and shit.
Oh, that
With the original-
sucks.
So, but they had a reunion tour back in 1997, I think it was,
yes, yep.
and
That's when
they
I saw
came
them.
to Dallas, and I said, "I have got to go to this concert." I told my girlfriend at that time. She said,
But I
"Okay."
thought you said they were midgets.
No. There are
No.
There
Oh,
are
oh.
midgets. There are midgets that go on tour. But in this particular case, I was so elated, so fired up about it and shit. I was happy getting tickets, and I got to saw them for the first time ever. And man, that's a loud ass fucking concert, man.
I was
my
okay.
God.
So I have to tell you, Homegrown. The first time I saw them was in '97.
Yeah,
They were in Charleston, South Carolina. Yes.
they had all the original members.
Yes. I was deaf for fucking 3 days after that concert. I actually called off of school for 2 days.
Now, me and Erica, we're going to go to a Kiss concert when they come back.
Oh man, I couldn't hear shit. I couldn't do it now. I'd be deaf for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I
Who was
love
this
it.
you saw in North Charleston?
Yes, the North Charleston Coliseum.
Yeah, well, who did you see there and what year?
Kiss '97, and then I saw Hootie and the Blowfish '98, and Metallica was down there too.
Did you used to live in North Charleston?
No, I lived in Ladson.
Did you do you remember when the expansion, the big giant jumbotron fell and killed people in North Charleston Coliseum?
Yeah, I remember that.
So I played arena football in the North Charleston Coliseum for the Charleston Swamp Foxes. I had a locker in that building and everything. I was there a few years after that happened. I guess it was horrible. That thing fell from like 18 stories and crushed. That was a big place. It looked like a giant cake.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep, that's accurate.
That's where I saw Faith Hill and whatever her husband's name is doing ecstasy.
Oh, Tim. Yeah.
Tim
Plain
McGraw.
black.
Tim McGraw. Yeah. No, Tim McGraw.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Tim McGraw.
Let me go ahead and I don't know what's going on here, Belle. But I hate to keep doing this, but Norse Code. Why is Norse Code unblocked? Norse Code was just blocked by one of your mods, and Dale C and a bunch of other people unblocked them. So it's already starting. One mod is already left. So Norse Code is one of the biggest. I'll tell you what, Norse Code, you want to be unblocked? Come on up here and talk to us face to face, you coward fuck. You took a deleted channel. You took their name. You know who you are. But come on up here and talk to me. All the lies you've been spreading around the internet for the last 3 fucking months. Norse Code was blocked, and one of your other mods just unblocked them.
Okay.
So we're gonna make a stand right now. I'm not starting trouble, Tricky Bricky, because you're a cocksucker. And let me tell you something, Tricky Bricky. You come anywhere near my family, you're gonna end up like your fucking girl, Princess Di. I promise you. Don't do it. Not worth it. You come see me. Don't be like a coward bitch like that fucking fumble nuts.
North
You give
Code
me a
is
call. You
blocked.
come see me.
Woo!
North Code is blocked.
Okay, good. Well, then I want to know who the mod is that unblocked them.
You already said it.
I don't know. I have a. That's who
I
was
don't know.
thought did it. I'd like for the person that unblocked North Code
That's
to at
right.
least say
That's
who
right.
they are.
I apologize.
Oh,
You did
yeah,
say who
I
the person was that
blocked.
blocked them.
I blocked
Not unblocked.
North Code.
Okay,
I
Dale.
blocked-
Why would you unblock somebody who was blocked? Why would you circumvent another mod? Just out of curiosity.
I'm still surprised that there's nothing said about Homegrown calling Jim Black. That is great.
Funny stuff. It's always
Jim, you
bad
haven't
stuff.
said a damn word about that, and I'm like, all right. We'll just go with
I've
this
been
whole
in
shit.
and out. I've been doing. Yeah.
I know
Now,
you're busy.
Dale C, how do you know? And Dale C, she's been saying stuff bad for fucking months. I go in chat rooms all the time. I don't say anything bad. They block me right away, Dale. It's not what they said or what they didn't say. Somebody else blocked them. I can't even begin to tell you the conversations that I've had over the last 25 minutes. Crazy Brat, were you and Cluckers on Christine's channel today?
Yeah.
Christine, were you okay with that?
Yeah.
No.
Christine told me to come up.
You did, Christine? What's going on with the modding, Christine? Why are people calling me about Crazy Brat, Cluckers, Marzi Girl, Barbara Buffalo, and you? I don't understand why I'm getting called about these other channels. I'm not even over there.
I'm sorry,
What's
Jim.
going
I
on,
just heard somebody
Christine?
call.
Christine, be truthful with these. Be truthful with these people.
I am being truthful. No, I just because they were talking. I guess Marcy was trying to act.
Something happened over there today, and I don't understand what it was, but I guess there's I didn't watch the show. I wasn't over there. I was traveling. Are you mad at Marzi, Christine?
I just had changed my heart of a co-host thing.
Well, who's the I don't even know what's going on. Why are people calling Crazy Brat? Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm so confused.
Yeah. So Cluckers went in and said hello, and they blocked her. And they said that that was an alt account. So I went in and said, no, that is not an alt account. That is Cluckers. So Cluckers went up there to let her know that, no, this is me. And Cluckers had said, because I guess Barbara was telling Christine, play the video, or no, how'd she put it? Something about play the video, people are leaving. And Cluckers just said, let Christine decide what she wants to do. If she wants to play the video, she'll play the video. It's her show. And she wasn't meaning anything ignorant about it. So
can I say something about the video?
Yeah.
Leanne sent the video to Marty Go. So I can't play the video on my channel. So she sent the link to Marty, and we were waiting for Leanne to come back so she can play the video.
I'm so confused.
I am very confused.
No,
yeah,
okay,
I got here's what happened. Crazy Brad, about 10 minutes ago, I got a bunch of phone calls, and people are like, are you going to address what happened on Christine's show? So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, and you guys set me straight. I'm not accusing anybody. I'm just trying to understand, because I don't want to have to go back and watch 3 hours worth of shows to figure it out.
Well,
so I guess what happened was Marzi dropped a link, and Christine did not want the link dropped.
No.
Not true.
No.
Not true.
No.
Not true.
Okay. Hang on.
I don't know what's going on.
Drug into this, and it's ridiculous. Christine, Leanne, and I were up on the panel. Leanne messaged me a video of her grandson. Asked me if I would pull it up so that she could show it to everybody.
Christine has a grandson?
No,
No.
Leanne's
Leanne
Oh.
did.
grandson.
No,
Okay.
right.
Oh, this
Well,
makes way more sense now. Okay, go ahead.
once I got the video from Leanne, she dropped off the panel. And I said to Christine, all right, listen, I have the video ready to go. And I said this out loud. I said, let's not play it until Leanne comes back. Because I didn't know it was her grandson. I thought maybe it was, but I didn't know. So I said, we'll just hold on to it. Wait until Leanne comes back. Well, in the interim, I guess Barbara made a comment to Christine, show the video. People are leaving. And I'll let Cluckers take it from here. Go ahead, Cluckers.
And then Jim, I just went up there to say, and I made a comment in chat that I am Cluckers. They removed me from Christine's chat because they assumed that I was not the real Cluckers, which I understand why, because it's a new account dated in March and they weren't sure that it was the real me, so they blocked me. I don't know who it was. It wasn't Barbara. I know that for a fact. And they
You
blocked
do not
me.
like Barbara, right? You guys don't like each other.
You know, I just
I have
feel
nothing
like I'm not saying, I just don't like how she bosses people around. That's all. It's not a bad thing, but I just think that if people have a channel, let them do their own thing. You don't need to boss people around. They ain't going to listen to you. I mean, I wouldn't. If this were my channel and she was barking orders at me from the chat, I would tell her to get fucked. I'm just saying. I'm
I
not.
get to actually meet Cluckers. I'm honored.
Do you, do you feel
let me
me?
answer a question because I don't know how people are this stupid. Dale C. It's not who you should know who I like and who I don't like. Who I like and who I don't like is irrelevant. If a mod blocks somebody, why would you circumvent the mod? That doesn't make any sense. Forget whether or not I like them. I'm just the one that came up here and said something. If you block somebody, do you think Leanne or Cluckers or whoever, Crazy Brad, whoever else is up? By the way, who's breathing like King Kong?
Not
Not
me.
me.
Everybody just held
I'm
their
on
breath.
mute.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to say, so it's the fact that Dale C, whether Dale C, it's none of your concern. A mod in this chat blocked somebody. You're not the minister of propaganda. See, that's the problem with all these fucking wrenches. You know what I mean? And they lose the spirit of it just to be able to have the control based on who they like and they don't like. Here's what I heard about a half hour ago. That Christine does not want Marzi to be a mod. Marzi dropped a link which pissed off Christine because Cluckers came up on panel, and Christine does not like Cluckers because Cluckers went after Christine a couple of months ago. They've never resolved that. Then I got a phone call that said the only reason Cluckers and Crazy Brat are over here, and I don't even know if this is true, so you tell me, and this is by like several different people. This isn't all by one asshole. Hold on. Well, hold on. The Cluckers has a new channel that was developed 30 days ago, and you guys are trying to rev it up. So what you want to do is come over to our channel, be nice and build it, and then kind of promote it, and then take all the haters over there. I don't even know if this is true or not.
All right.
Jim, if
Hang
you
on.
think for 5 seconds I'm going to create a channel, you're crazy. And all your people that think so are crazy. I don't want a fucking channel. I'll never have a channel.
Did you start a new channel?
I have a new YouTube. And I guess that means a channel. I'm never going live on it. I don't want subs. I don't need to be
Watcher
friends with
Crazy said
anybody.
the same thing, but what do I know?
Well, but I'm just telling you, I have made it very clear
I'm
I
sorry.
don't intend to
I
go
got that.
live. And if Christine doesn't like me, then she can tell me like a big girl because she's a big girl herself and can make that decision. I was not disrespectful to Christine.
Well,
I
Christine's
made
not
a
exactly
comment.
the most the confrontational person.
But she doesn't need to be confrontational. She just needs to say, she just
Okay,
needs to
but
say, Cluckers, I don't want you on my panel. But she dropped the link and she chose to do
Marzi, you
that. If
dropped the
she
link,
didn't want
right?
me, but she told Marzi to do it. If she didn't want that, is all she had to do is say Cluckers. No.
Yes.
Christine is very capable of making her own decisions. She may have some issues, and I'm not going to address them
Some
here,
issue.
but she is a big girl to make her own fucking decisions. That's the bottom line, Jim.
Marzi,
Okay, and
who dropped
I
the
can
link?
request this. Wait.
Marzi, did you drop the link for people to come up on her panel?
I asked Christine if she was okay with me dropping the link for her, and she said yes.
And Christine asked for it.
And when Cluckers and Crazy Brat came into her chat, she said separately to each of them. To Cluckers, she said, if you want to come up on panel, you can. And I said, okay, let me drop the link. And then Crazy Brat came in a couple minutes later, and I don't remember exactly what she said to her, but something about you can come up on panel, and I dropped the link again. And when
She
both
said,
of them
she
came
said,
up,
she
it was
said,
very
she said,
welcoming.
yes, she said, Crazy Brat, come up on the panel. I miss you. So I did.
Further, Jim, I only came up there to prove that I was really Cluckers in chat. I didn't come up there to start a war with anybody. Your favorite women mods, I didn't try to do that. Is all I did was come up there to prove that I was
I don't even know
truly
who's
Cluckers in the
a
chat.
mod over there. Who's a mod? I don't even know who a mod
Barbara and Texas Granny
and me
and
and
Leanne
Marzi. See,
and
no, I heard
Marzi.
this all had to do with Marzi, not those two women.
Well, I don't know who called you. I'm just going to say they're pleasantly confused because I don't do anything on Christine's channel without asking her first.
Yeah.
Christine,
I'm just
where's
these
all this coming
fucking tattletale little motherfuckers got to get their facts fucking straight before they go to Big Daddy Jim. You better get your facts straight because if you start drama, I'm gonna come after you because I'm a big fucking bitch.
I don't know who's calling you and telling you that I'm just,
big fucking drama
willy-nilly
bitches.
dropping links and Christine's asking
I
me
think
to
you
stop.
well, hold on,
That
Christine.
never
Where's all this
happened.
coming from, Christine? Did you say anything? You can tell them; they're not going to be mad at you.
Right now, I had to change my. I changed my. How can I say this?